today's CCN, which is brought to you by ARBS. I'm your host, Sandra Rossi. Chemours has inked a strategic agreement with SRF Limited, a chemical business headquartered in India. The deal strengthens Chemours' global supply chain footprint with no upfront capital investment. Chemours CEO Denise Dignam said the arrangement exemplifies the company's strategy to shift its product mix to higher value applications. SRF Limited has an annual turnover of approximately US $1.7 billion, and its business portfolio spans fluorochemicals, specialty chemicals, and performance films and foil. SRF has 13 manufacturing plants in India, as well as plants in Thailand, South Africa, and Hungary. Also this week, Cerberus Capital Management has completed the sale of Electrical Components International to Rosebank Industries in a transaction valued at approximately US $1.9 billion. Also, Lennox has purchased the HVAC division of NSI Industries from Sentinel Capital Partners for US $550 million. So they're the big deals we saw this week. Now closer to home, back to Australia. Australia's Economic Reform Roundtable in Canberra ended yesterday with widespread support actually, to rewrite environmental rules and put a freeze on the National Construction Code, or at the very least, rewrite the NCC. Now, we all agree on the need to increase housing supply and the need for faster approvals, but now is not the time to freeze the NCC. It is actually short-sighted. The government has set a target of 1.2 million new homes by 2030, but the housing sector claims it is unable to meet that target due to the cost of red tape and the slow approval process. Now, the Business Council of Australia says we have a red tape burden of $110 billion, and reducing red tape by as little as 1% will unlock about $1 billion. Clearly we need reform. We need to improve productivity, including simplifying licensing for Australia's tradespeople. But, and this is a big but, improving housing and building standards should be a priority. Instead of being viewed as the reason behind increased costs and slow approvals. A freeze will simply delay problems and increase costs in the long run. If the NCC is put on hold, it will mean higher energy bills for consumers and expensive retrofits down the track. The draft 2025 NCC outlines new energy efficiency requirements for apartments, including rooftop solar, EV charging, and features to facilitate future electrification and battery installs. This draft code has already been delayed since May this year. Tasmania was the first to defer the NCC, and now there's rumours that Queensland is set to follow. This is a mistake, especially in the face of a changing climate and a net zero target. Building a safer, more sustainable and resilient built environment is more important than ever. It's also a great opportunity to reduce emissions. Well, that's it for our headlines this week, which were brought to you by ARBS. Thank you for watching.